Hi, it's Carola. Welcome to my channel. This is a video about New Year's resolutions and how I'm getting on with all the plans that I have made in January. Except for, because I didn't actually film anything in January, you don't know about any resolutions yet. So, the year started with me realizing that I have done everything I wanted to do last year. So I have fulfilled all my resolutions. I wanted to move away from the periphery, so from the 17th. I wanted to be in a nicer area, and that could also be with a smaller apartment. And I have done that. And I had this other plan that I really wanted to improve my French. Now, my company has been paying for 30 hours of French classes, divided in like 1.5 hour segments, so 20, and by now I have done 17 of them, and my French is improving. So that means on the 1st of January I realized I have fulfilled everything I wanted, and now I really have to look for New Year's resolutions. They're not automatic, oh yeah, of course you want to improve your French. And I looked around and I realized that on my journey to find the perfect lipstick for YouTube, I have acquired quite an impressive mass of nude lipsticks. Because when I started the channel, I was okay with maybe being without makeup, but I realized that I prefer the videos in which I'm wearing makeup. So I wanted to have this 10-minute routine, just a simple thing to put on whenever I'm filming. And for that I needed the perfect nude lipstick. And I tried, I went to Sephora, I bought a box of 6, tried again, thought, well, this one is too dark, this one is too light, this one is too peachy. So I went back, got some more, and then I saw a few YouTube videos, and every time they had a good one, I wrote that down. And, well, I ended up with, I think, almost 40. And I realized most of them would dry out before I was able to use them up. And I had started watching a few Nobuy year videos or panning videos when I was ill and just watching YouTube. And I kind of like the idea to only buy new stuff once you have used up what you have. So my first New Year's resolution is to not buy any lipsticks until I have used up what I have. And in order that the ones I have are something that I want to wear, I went through all my lipsticks and I sorted them in 3 categories. One for almost perfect, one for doesn't really fit me and I'm going to give it away, and then one category for it's not as good as almost perfect, but I still want to keep them. So I put them into another bag, and once I have used up the 8 that I have decided for almost perfect and I'll use them now, then I'll grab into that bag and fill up the lipstick category. So these are my final backups. And then I realized I can do that with every makeup category that I have except for foundation. I have 3 foundations and 2 of them are almost done. So this is my Bobbi Brown one, which is probably about to be used up in like 2 uses. And this is my Chanel one, which is also about to be used up. So that will be before end of the year. But still, the plan is to not buy anything new unless I have used up the whole category. So once I run out of all 3, I can buy a new foundation, and that one will be the perfect one that, well, it's one of the 3. The same is with eyeshadows. So I hardly ever use eyeshadows, and I like buying eyeshadows. So I went through the pile and decided, okay, these are the ones I'm using up first. Then there's another pile of ones that I'll be using up after that, and a third pile of giving away. And luckily I have friends that look very different to me. So I made a large bag and gave it to one of my friends with the option of, if she doesn't wear it, she can always give it away to someone who, again, looks very different to me and her. And that's what we're doing. And then, I like the idea of not buying any makeup in 2019, but I looked through my jeans and my pants and my pullovers and realized I have a lot of jeans, and because over Christmas I bought some in Germany, I also have a lot of business work pants, and I have enough pullovers. So I extended the no-buy to not being allowed to buy any pullovers. And I'm also not allowed to buy any new yarn until I have finished 2 of the pullovers that I currently have on my needles. Because I like buying the yarn, but I also need time to use them up. And currently, with sometimes I want to read a book, sometimes I want to film a video, sometimes I need to edit a video, and only sometimes I'm knitting, I'm not using nearly as much yarn as I used to do in Frankfurt. So I need to reduce that as well. Yeah, so Nobuy, using up products, and the only product where I haven't found the perfect one yet is shower gel. So I can buy any shower gel I want and then test it and then decide if I want to continue with that or maybe give that away. But for most of the rest of my items, I have found the perfect one. And sometimes it's an expensive one, for 60 euros for a foundation, and sometimes, well, it's pretty cheap. For example, the best mascara is one that's from Germany for 4 euros, and I currently, because when I was in Germany I bought 6 mascaras that are for the price of 1 French mascara. Yeah, I don't need to buy them, but I do have my favorites, and if I'm repurchasing, it will only be my favorite. That's a nice thing. So, because it's already March, and I'm telling you now about it, this is the second part of the video. This is the update. I love using up things. I love using up the testers for shower gels, and yeah, just using up products and reducing in that way. And with some of the lipsticks that at first I thought were perfect, I realized when I was wearing them out in the sun, oh, the color is not that perfect. So maybe some of the ones that are in category 1 right now need to go to category 2, so that the ones I'm using are only the perfect ones. Because if you only have perfect things, then it's much easier to grab. And that's what I'm always going for with my pullovers. I had reduced all my outfits to only have what I love. And it's funny that what I love is KonMari, because I actually haven't watched Netflix and I haven't read the book. But I have seen so many YouTubers that use the method that basically, yeah, that's how I'm going through my stuff. And if you only have your favorite things, then it's much easier to choose. So that would be my ideal. And living in a small apartment makes that wish even so much more stronger. So I did not buy any makeup for January or February, and I did not buy any pullovers or jeans or or January or February. I did buy one blouse when we were in the outlet store, and I did get a few beauty items that are not makeup for my birthday, so I can use them up and be happy with that. And yeah, I'll get back to filming videos. If you like the video, let me know and I'll do more makeup updates and Nobuy year updates and yeah, New Year's resolutions updates. And otherwise, well, there are always Paris vlogs. See you next time, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. Bye!